because she would have been like so shocked. And when I kept telling her like, no, we're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it, she was like super sad. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be such a good surprise. And I've never like surprised anyone like that before, so I was like, but I wouldn't be working with artists like that, because you guys know I'm like very particular. I'm such a perfectionist. Like as soon as I get that energy from an artist, I'd be like, oh no, it's not gonna work out. So you guys, we're just vibing out in the room tonight because we have an early call time tomorrow. We went to this place called the Pizza Joint. Oh me, it looks so bomb. We got pepperoni slices and these like pizza joint things. They look so bomb, and a little salad. I'm so excited. We are starving right now. So bomb. What? Look how cute this bathroom is. Wait, let me turn on this light. There we go. So cute. And we have a full mirror. Little OT. We are ready for a night out on the town. We're on the prowl. What are we looking for?
Dick.
We're looking for daddies, but not for
White
me.
We're feeling adventurous.
Yes.
And wild and free.
And we're an EP, baby.
Hopefully we can find some cowboys, mama. Yeehaw. We'll just text it.
Elliot is showing me Baby G's collection of little cars.
That's yours. These are two what is the name? Lamborghinis. Those are the same ones. Yeah, but Cassie.
Huh?
What does Lamborghini's logos look like? Like a bull.
Like a bull?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's a bull. So it's a Lamborghini.
You guys, Leslie's tripping right now because she gave me this to eat because I'm about to head out. And I eat them frozen. She's like, what the heck? She's like, you don't even need butter or syrup. I was like, no, I'm good. But we are currently hanging out. Laura's doing her thing, you already know. Mom life. It's not focusing. But we're about to head, I'm about to head out on my long ass drive. I know. I have FOMO. Everyone's gonna have a pool date today. I'm sad.
Wait, did you eat them?
Yeah, I ate one. I'm gonna eat one right now. Yeah, look, I ate one already. Remember in Tahoe I was eating them frozen?
Yeah,
I like them hard.
Like I'm eating babuchan, like on.
Yeah. They're really refreshing. But
Refreshing.
huh?
Cass, this one stands up and can drift over.
That one's fast, huh?
Butterfly on our shoulder.
Never learned how to crawl, but I learned how to walk.
I don't mean mean to be dramatic, but I'm like having an emotional moment right now because I'm listening to my favorite Kings of Leon song, Arizona, in Arizona. I've been to Arizona before, but this has not happened before. Arizona is actually my brother's favorite Kings of Leon song, and when he first told me that and I listened to it, automatically it then became my favorite Kings of Leon songs. If you haven't heard this song, please look it up and listen to it, because it just gives me the feels. I went through a phase where I literally listened to it every single day. As soon as I woke up, I would have Alexa play it. And Arizona is actually from the album Because of the Time. If you guys remember the vlog from last year, I was trying to get this tattooed on my arm, but it didn't work out. So I am yet to get this tattooed. And I'm so freaking hyped because Eldon and I are going to Kings of Leon's concert on Tuesday, which is in 2 days. So I'm so freaking excited. I just stopped for my first run of gas. Well, actually second, because I filled up an EP before I left. Picked up some munchies. I don't want to eat in this truck, but I feel like I have no choice, so I'm gonna be careful. I also have wipes on deck. I always have wipes on deck for literally everything, so this is gonna help keep me nice and clean. And it's only appropriate for me to get in Arizona. In Arizona, right? Not me being all cheesy, just kidding, but this is literally my favorite drink of all time. So if you're from Hawaii, you know, because this is like the starter kit to a Hawaii beach day, like literally. And add a spam musubi and we're good to go. But I got 3 hours left to go to my next stop, so I'll check in soon.
Never learned how to crawl, but I learned how to walk, and I taught myself how to run. Been moving so fast now, running the past, can only do that for so long. But I still got the fire, I'm a midnight flyer, with this one thing that I know. I didn't do this on my own. I didn't do this on my own. I stood on a line of shoulders and I kept the wolves at bay. Each time I heard no, I went and done it anyway. Stuck to my guns when there's been hell to pay. Oh, I didn't do this on my own. No, I didn't do this on my own. Well, I built a lot of bridges and I crossed more lines than anyone that I know. And I paid my dues and planted them seeds, and I'm reaping now what I sowed. Oh, I didn't do this on my own. No, I didn't do this on my own.
Oh my god, if y'all could see this sunset right now, it is literally hot pink. The video does no justice, but it's so pretty. But plot twist, I am in Phoenix now, and I actually have a little pit stop to make. I'm heading to the airport because I'm picking up someone special, and I'm about to be there in like 5 minutes, so stay tuned to find out who this secret someone is. Holy shizzle, when I tell you my almost fell off. I literally was holding my pee in for an hour before I got to Phoenix, and I drove around for 30 minutes, and when I tell you, I literally stopped at 4 places and every single bathroom was out of order. How? I don't even know. I already had to pee so bad at the first stop, and then the second stop, and then the third stop, and then the fourth. And I was like, oh my god, like literally I'm about to freaking pee in this can right now. And there was a freaking porta potty in the cell phone lot. I'm in the cell phone lot at the airport right now waiting. There's like a bunch of cars. But when I tell you, I was like panicking because I had to pee so bad. But it's finally done with. And I feel so relieved. It honestly still hurts because I had to hold it for so long. That was an hour and 30 minutes now. Love that for me. Anyway, the flight was delayed, so I will be here for another like 20 or 30 minutes. And until then, we can catch up in story time, because I literally haven't gotten to talk to you guys like this entire trip. It's just been like non-stop since we got to El Paso, and honestly we've just been like spending time all together. I didn't even like pick up the camera, but the reason why we came is because Les had a really big shoot, which I'm so excited for you guys to find out what it's for. Like, so freaking excited, so proud of Les. It was such a long, busy day, and I've been so sleep deprived this entire trip, and I had to get up early every single day. And you guys know my nocturnal schedule, like this was completely opposite than what my body is used to. So I've just been so drained, so tired and exhausted, but also had so much fun. And Eldon was supposed to come with me on this trip, but we couldn't find a dog sitter. So unfortunately, like, I was so sad to leave him. I just didn't want to go without him, which I'll tell you about the second half of the story. But it was like the day or two before we were originally flying out that Eldon was like, you know what, you should still go, just go and be there with Les. And Lauren Jesus went also. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go by myself. I mean, I was sad, but I flew out with Jesus, so I wasn't alone. And we ended up not telling Les because we wanted to surprise her. I wanted to surprise her. So all of our friend group kept it a secret. And literally we were so close. And Alex ended up telling her the night before, well, later the night that we already got there. We got there around like noon or 1 p.m. And he ended up telling her like right before we were going to see her. Just because of the situation of what was going on and like what we're trying to plan. And I was so bummed because she would have been like so shocked. And when I kept telling her like, no, we're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it, she was like super sad. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be such a good surprise. And I've never like surprised anyone like that before. So I was like, this is gonna be so good. But anyway, it's okay. It was such an amazing trip. Like, the shoot was so fun. It was a really long day. She killed it. She killed it. Oh my God. I really can't wait to share with you guys. But anyway, the reason why I didn't want to come without Eldon is because this is why I road tripped. We bought Alex's Chevy, which is another story. But Eldon and I were supposed to fly into El Paso and then spend the weekend with them and then road trip back to LA together. It's a 12-hour drive. And so we were like, oh, we'll just get the truck next month instead and we'll make another trip out. But I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. I mean, I've never driven that long, especially by myself before, but fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do it. And then Eldon was like kind of mapping everything out, and he ended up looking up flights, and it was only $28 for a flight to Phoenix, which is my halfway point home. So I already drove 6 hours, which honestly went by really fast for me. Like, I could have did the whole 12, I think. I'm tired, but I feel like I maybe could have done it because it went by pretty fast. And I love sightseeing and like, I don't know, adventuring. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be miserable. But anyway, he bought his flight and he is now about to land. So I'm going to pick him up and then he's going to drive the rest of the way home, which is the remaining 6 hours. And hopefully it still goes fast because I can't wait to get home. And again, I feel like I could have just done it myself or even like stayed in Phoenix for a night and then left tomorrow, which that's doing the most. I was not trying to do that. Even though it's 12 hours, like I did not want to have to stop. But Eldon was worried about me driving like the full 12 hours by myself just in case anything happens. But yeah, I'm so glad that my first leg of the trip is now done and complete. I'm about to pick him up right now and we're going to probably go get something to eat and finish the rest of our trek. I cannot wait to show you guys my new baby and tell you guys all about it. And it is so comfy in here and it's super spacious. And I think that's what made the ride go by so much smoother and faster because it's just like when I tell you next level comfortable, it's so comfortable in here. I was worried about my back, my butt and everything, and I'm fine. Like, I'm doing great. So period, Chevy. I've missed my Chevy so freaking much and I'm so glad to be back in the bow ties. If you know, you know. But yeah, it just feels so good. I'm so happy. Oh, and the reason why we ended up road tripping, I forgot to mention, is because shipping from EP to LA was over $2,000. Like, when we moved from Hawaii to California, to ship our old Chevy from Big Island to LA was only $1,800. So I'm like, that was across the ocean too, and this is literally land. Like, why is it so expensive? Not only that, but our old truck was a tank, like a literal boat. a house, if you will. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys know which truck I'm talking about, my Duramax, my baby. But I think he's about to land any second now, so I'll catch up with you guys probably when I get home, and I'll tell you about the Jeep situation, because I mean, if you've been following along, you guys know that we actually sold our Jeep, and I'll tell you guys why we sold it and why we got the Chevy later, because I gotta go, but I'll catch up with you guys soon. Look who it is.
What up?
We came to eat some pho. Eldon got some vegan version fried rice. Got some summer rolls, spring rolls. I'm so excited to eat. I haven't ate like actual meal food today, so I'm gonna chow down, but you're a real one for flying in to pick. Well, I picked you up, but then you picked me up because you're driving the rest of the way home. How was your flight? Quick?
Yeah, not too bad, but it just sucked sitting on the tarmac for like an hour. Being
delayed for an hour.
Yeah.
But
and the airport was packed because there was more than one delayed flight.
Oh yeah. Well, at least you didn't have to have bags and you just got to walk right through and right out. That must have been nice, huh? How is it?
So easy to travel.
Yeah.
But this is bomb.
Bomb? Mm-hmm. Her. Okay, well, I'm gonna chow down, so bye. Time for a little check-in. It is 11:54, so it's almost midnight, and we just passed through Coachella. How you feeling?
Amazing, sweetie.
Amazing, sweetie. We got some snacks. Eldon got some
Claws.
Bugles. Dude, I haven't eaten these since I was a kid. And we tried some new antioxidant drinks. This is from the brand Bai. It's antioxidant cocoa fusion Molokai coconut. They have all Hawaiian names. Eldon got the Kula watermelon, but I like the coconut one better. Because this one, I love watermelon, but this one tastes like sugar-free vibes. It's not like I love sugar, it's just I don't like sugar-free because it tastes like poison to me.
And I don't like the coconut one because it tastes like sunscreen.
I would say he doesn't like the coconut one because it tastes like sunscreen, which I beg to differ. I think this is Foya. I just realized that we are passing the windmills. You probably can't see it, but this is Palm Springs? Palm Springs. So we're making moves, baby. Hello, I'm obviously back home now, and the rest of the road trip went pretty smoothly. Went by pretty fast for me. Maybe because I wasn't driving, but I was chilling the whole way home. But I wanted to catch up with you guys because I feel like the first half of my vlog just was like so patchy, and it's just a bunch of random clips, which isn't new for me, y'all already know. But this one, I definitely didn't pick up my camera like at all, because I don't know, it was just like more important to me to spend time with my friends than like really just hang out, be in the moment. But like I said, it also happened so fast. Like I packed all my makeup and I didn't even get to glam the entire trip. So that's how fast everything like happened. Like the whole weekend just flew by. I just finished getting ready because actually Jesus and Laura are coming over tonight. We're filming 3 videos for you guys, so stay tuned for those. So I just finished my glam and I'm touching up my hair, so I figured I'd catch up on all the things that you guys got to see in the video, which I didn't talk about, like getting tattooed with Christian. Well, actually his real name is Rudy, but his dad's name is also Rudy, and they tattoo together in the same studio. So he said it got really confusing, so he goes by his middle name. But anyway, Rudy was so nice, super down to earth, so chill. Him and his brother Anakin. And Anakin actually filmed because I didn't have El Diano with me, but he normally films and takes photos for his brother anyway, so it worked out perfectly because I still got to include a little montage for y'all. But it honestly was super chill. Like, we spent probably an hour kind of placing it, and he freehanded all the leaves. It came out literally perfect. Like, it is stunning. And it's something so different than my normal, because you guys know, like, everything I get is so, like, more on the masculine vibe side. Not masculine, but, like, more darker side. So this is very femme for me, and it's just really light and pretty. We did go a lot lighter to be on the safe side. I think I do want to add more shading in the actual flowers when I go back, but I wanted to wear it first and be comfortable with it because it is like on my front, like just like my throat, this piece becomes my identity. So I didn't want to go too crazy, too dark with it, and it being like overwhelming and too busy and end up clashing with like, you know, my throat or my arm. So we definitely started out slow, but I'll be back to get tattooed with him again. So I think that's when I will add a little bit more shading. It was honestly so fast. It only took a few hours, like the actual tattoo, and the pain level was 0, like literally 0. I didn't even, it almost like barely felt like it was just tickling me. So if you guys are ever in El Paso or you guys are from there, I highly recommend, if you want a painless tattoo, literally go to Rudy. He is amazing. Like, he is so talented. He freehanded all the leaves exactly how I wanted it, like to the T. And it did take a few times because we were trying to make it look, you know, more flowy. And I just appreciate him being so patient with me and so like supportive of what I wanted, because, you know, obviously some artists like to tattoo like how they want and they don't care what their client says. But I wouldn't be working with artists like that, because you guys know I'm like very particular. I'm such a perfectionist. Like, as soon as I get that energy from an artist, I'd be like, oh no, it's not gonna work out. So y'all already know my style. But I am so freaking happy with how it came out. It is honestly just so beautiful. Also, don't mind like all the sticky stuff around the, it's kind of like a fake skin wrap. If you guys haven't heard of Saniderm, it's actually a different brand. I think it's called Recovery. It was from this piece, because you guys know I just got this one tattooed like 2 days before I got this piece. So it was still healing, and I wish I took off the sticky like Saniderm thing, because it was kind of gross in the video, but whatever, it's gone now. And this one's still healing, but looking so good. And this one, honestly, I don't think it's gonna peel or anything, because it's super, super light, but it looks beautiful. Like, I'm so obsessed. I feel like it's just going to make everything flow together nicely. Like, once I start adding here and the back of my arm, once I connect it like to my back piece. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to go back to EP and get more art added to my gallery with Rudy. He was literally the kindest soul ever. So humble. Like, him and his brother were just amazing. Super chill vibes, like I said. Like, really, really cool guys. But if you guys live in El Paso or you guys ever travel through, honestly, he's even worth the flight. Like, if you guys ever make a flight out there, I highly suggest get something from him. He is amazing. He's so, like I said, super kind. And yeah, like, I'm just so happy, and I cannot wait to go back. I feel like this video is like kind of long at this point and dragged out. So I definitely have to story time about why I sold my Jeep and why we got the Chevy in another video. But I'm just gonna close out the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you really soon. I am motherfucking sick of motherfucking driving.
Never learned how to crawl, but I learned how to walk, and I taught myself how to run. Been moving so fast, outrunning the past, can only do that for so long. But I still got the fire, I'm a midnight flyer with this one thing that I know. I didn't do this on my own. I didn't do this on my own. I stood on a line of shoulders and I kept the wolves at bay. Each time I heard no, I went and done it anyway. Stuck to my guns when there's been hell to pay. Oh, I didn't do this on my own. No, I didn't do this on my own. Well, I built a lot of bridges and I crossed more lines than anyone that I know. And I paid my dues and planted them seeds, and I'm reaping now what I sowed. Oh, I didn't do this on my own. No, I didn't do this on my own. I stood on a line of
Mike.